Today I'm walking you through my full experience with the Associated Bank FHA loan. From the moment you land on the website, the interface feels clean, but a bit dated. Navigating to the mortgage section requires a few extra clicks compared to more modern platforms, and the site isn't always optimized for mobile, which can make reviewing documents or submitting forms a bit clunky if you're not on a desktop. Once you reach the FHA loan information, the content is clear and structured. Associated Bank provides a decent amount of detail about what an FHA loan is and who it's for. This is especially helpful for first-time homebuyers who need a bit more hand-holding. However, the lack of interactive tools, like mortgage calculators built right into the FHA loan page, means you'll need to leave the site to do your own math, which is disappointing for such a major decision. Applying for the loan online starts with a pre-qualification form, which is relatively simple. But after that, the process becomes more manual. Expect a loan officer to contact you by phone or email to continue. There's no fully digital end-to-end process, like you find with some competitors. Documentation upload works fine, but doesn't offer real-time updates. So you're left wondering whether everything was received unless you follow up. Customer service is mixed. The representative I spoke to was polite and knowledgeable, but response times varied. Sometimes it took over 24 hours to get a reply to a basic question, which can be frustrating when you're trying to move quickly on a home. The rates offered were competitive at the time of application, but not the lowest available. What stood out, though, were the lower credit score requirements and smaller down payment options typical of FHA loans. This makes Associated Bank's FHA loan a decent option for people with limited savings or imperfect credit. Many other useful links you can find in the description. One downside worth noting is the lack of transparency around fees. You'll get some information upfront, but expect additional costs to be disclosed later in the process. That's common in the mortgage industry, but it's still something to watch out for. Closing times were reasonable, taking about 30 to 45 days. However, the bank's communication during the time wasn't as proactive as I would have liked. You have to stay on top of things to ensure deadlines are met. Overall, Associated Bank's FHA loan is a solid choice if you're looking for personalized help and are okay with a slower, more manual process. But if speed, transparency, and digital tools are your priorities, this may not be the best fit. I appreciate that they don't push sales aggressively and take time to explain options, but there's definitely room for improvement in the online experience and responsiveness. If you're considering your first home loan and want to explore FHA options, this platform might work well for you. Just make sure you're ready to be a bit more involved in the process. If this review helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more honest reviews like this.